Hello and welcome back to the channel, it's me Lunas, and today we'll be continuing the vintage story run. Last episode I did start building the starter house, although unfortunately the rift activity increased to a high presence. It has gone down to medium for the time being, but I decided to focus on finding ingredients to make bandages, as I don't really have a way to heal other than naturally. And considering the amount I was being harassed by enemies, my basic healing was definitely not enough. I'm still being harassed, to be fair. I also had a fairly close call with a bear at the end of the last episode as well. I'm in a new area, so I do have to be somewhat careful. The ingredients I need though are cattail and horsetail. I found the cattails already. I am looking for horsetail, but I'm trying to be careful and also find food on the way. Okay, not too many slots left. Pretty sure I saw a light this way. And not that one. I'd already checked that. Oh, you're up there. I'm still to find the adventurer, I believe it is called. So I'm hoping this guy happens to be it. It's looking like the first traces of light are coming over the horizon now. It should hopefully be light by around 2:30. Or like to an extent where I can see a decent distance without the aid of the torch. Furniture. Thought there may have been a ruin down there. Obviously it is a random chance, but some places I feel like I could get lucky. Okay, time to move on. Oh god. I didn't think it would follow me. Enjoy getting down there. Been a while since I've seen a surface deposit of quartz that large. Right, woods is this way. I believe it was like 2 separate patches, so we'll go to the closer one first. And then also, as usual, no copper so far. I have been keeping somewhat of an eye out, but I am moving around fairly quickly, so there is a decent chance I will miss some. Okay, it is deep enough to find some. Right, just because I'm relatively far, I might gather as much as I can. Right, the stack will be the reserves. And then we'll get a small amount more for more immediate use. As unfortunately, we will only get 2 hit points back per use. So we will go through it fairly quickly once I start getting to my more later plans. Right, I think that's good enough for now. Okay. There's a ruin here I did want to check out. The Shiver should be gone. How do I want to deal with this? Copper's more valuable at the moment than a piece of bony soil. Quartz. Not exactly worth taking. I'll just move on. Oh, it was actually quite a bit fairly close to the sea. I think now I'm holding copper though, I might take my chances over there and just see if there's a little bit more. I think I only need like 15 now. Hang on. No, that's not fully grown. I saw some kind of crop. Oh, onions. I'll check over there in a second. time to head back, I guess. That didn't end up paying off. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to... That's where you went. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for copper the other way. Oh, damn, this ocean is deep. It like goes like 50 blocks down, like straight up from the cliff surface. Alright. Plan is to head behind or around this mountain. I'm thinking we go straight through here. It might be terrain that's easy enough to scale. And then hopefully all this is granite and there'll be a ton of copper past it. But if I'm doing that, then I want a home base set up first, and I want a decent amount of space to put supplies. Because I need enough room in my inventory after putting stuff away once I come back that I can easily work on crafting new things. Slowly but surely increasing the food supply as well. There's quite a lot in terms of seeds that I found as well, so we can start getting that up and running very soon. Calm. There should hopefully be no more issues with that cave. I already looted that. .26 HP. I really need to do something about protein. The only problem is I haven't really been seeing anything other than bears for a while. The very occasional wolf. I guess there are chickens, but I wouldn't exactly call them a great source of nutrition for the time being. Once I kill them off, they're probably gone. Or they'll spawn back slow. So I need to probably tame some. At least I was able to build up my HP by itself again though. Right, we need 16 of those. So I haven't actually wasted any of the new ingredients I went and got. But that's not really a worry for the time being. We need to get to work with this shelter. It does seem like I have a decent amount of space still. Feeling like I'm missing some pine. Maybe not, but I may need to cut some more logs. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, I am due for a refund on a couple of parts of the walls. Due to taking those parts out for windows. Yeah, that works. Oh, where'd you come from? Okay, so I need to do it like back into the corner for it to work. No, apparently not. Okay, at least I don't need to do it from above. Okay, that looks fairly decent. Do I go up one more? I think I do, you know. I'm gonna need to make more of these quarters. It's definitely a good decision to bring the rest of the pine as well. Every time I look away, it comes back. is wrong with you? I'm gonna head back temporarily. Because I'm gonna need some food before I finish the build. That, and I need flint and sticks for axes and knives. There's more enemies than I expected there to be about, considering it's calm. That means it's just naturally spawning ones and not rift enemies, so those caves must be quite a bit more expansive than I originally thought. Try and make some headway with the thatch roof there. If I keep doing it in small chunks like this, it will soon get built. I'm not sure if it's gonna mean I need less or more, but I kinda wanna make a raised part to the roof and maybe have a slightly higher floor within the building. Not sure what I'm gonna use it for yet though. Okay. I'd say that's enough for the time being. Alright, I'm gonna need another axe before I do anything else. Because I need one to make... God damn it. I should have brought the flint. I'll have to make a granite one for the time being. Lucky there are a few stones left. Okay. Starting to get a little late, but we are making progress, slowly but surely. Yeah, if I do that, and then maybe one more lot of corners. This one needs to be adjusted. Yep. Okay, I'll do a quick run around. I'd appreciate if they didn't attack me every time I let my guard down. They sure are persistent, I'll give them that. Right, looking good so far. Yeah. That's definitely gonna be a problem. Part of the reason why I wanted a saw, but I can deal with it for a few days or so. Right. How do I want to do this? I think windows here would look a little ugly. So maybe if I go one here, and then one here. And then on the opposite side. And then maybe opposite the door. Yeah, that's nice and even. 3, 3, and 3, yeah. That's the best I have for windows right now that I can think of. Yeah, that's good. And then, how do I want to do the second floor? Ideally, it'd have to be in the center, but maybe I would. Maybe something like that. And then... oh no, those are corners. Maybe I just give up on the second floor part, but just raise it by like 1. So there's like a skylight or something. Right, what time is it? 10 o'clock. I can at least think about how much hay I have. Units. Not awful. I am gonna need a fair bit more though. Oh. I'm the last knife already. Oh yeah, actually, when I finish the roof, I kind of want to remodel the front a bit. Alright, I'm gonna end the episode here. So thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, as it massively helps out, and I really appreciate it. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.